I began in about 2004, and that's some time ago. And a good friend of my family from since I was a little girl had always tried to encourage me to sing, but I was very, very shy. If you could even begin to believe me as a shy person, yes, very shy. And each year he'd always say, Jadine, don't you want to sing this, or don't you want to try that? And finally, 2004, I just said, you know what? Yes, I do. I sang back up on his album, and he was like, how about you enter Calypso Monarch in Montserrat? And I said, I don't really like competition, but I did it anyway, and it was successful. It was really a great experience, and I ended up doing Soca Monarch too, and man, that was it. It was like fire after that. Montserrat Festival this year coming is going to be epic. Why? Not only am I Jadine the Soca Diva, I am also the other half of Island Diva Mass. Big up my partner, Charlene Lindsay. Naturally, we have been on the road for a few years now, and one of the things that Charlene and I believe in is our ability to contribute to our festival. After the volcanic travesty, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have been downsized and scaled back and things of that nature. You know, a lot of people left the island, but now to me, there's no longer an excuse. We have only ourselves to make sure that we enhance our festival, and that's something that Island Diva Mass is very, very committed to. So this year you're going to be looking to the road for an epic, when I tell you epic, an epic production on the road. It's something I always say, and it came from my competition song that was put together for Calypso Monarch. The song was written for me by Everton Reality Weeks, who is also one of my great mentors, and actually, like I mentioned before, he is the reason that I began singing. And in the song, when we were trying to put it together and think of what my thoughts were, I really am a staunch patron for my country, and anything that has to do with Montserrat, me and that. And I wanted to make sure that that came across in the song, and I wanted to be able to encourage others to do the same. So my motto is think local, support local, what's we own is we own. It isn't very hard being a female in a predominantly male industry. I can say there is now a full crop of women who are coming forward singing soca. We have always really been there, but there is a strong presence of males in this genre. But I think for me it isn't difficult, but I am accustomed to getting on stage someplace and being the only female artist on stage, or sometimes it would be myself and maybe one other. So I don't find it to be difficult at all. The soca arena is simply an arena, and I'm just an artist in the arena, so it doesn't bother me being a female in the industry. Within the soca genre, or just Caribbean music in general, I continually say this all the time, and the late great Alphonsus Arrow, Castle MBE, has always been a mentor of mine, and even now that he's no longer with us, he continues to influence the things that I do, and I always pay tribute to him because he's paved a way for so many of us and continues to do that now, even in his passing. And I'm so inspired by his work that he's done for Caribbean music and bringing it out to the entire globe, not just the Caribbean, not just the UK, just the globe in general. And I hope to aspire to do that someday and more. I didn't get to work with him. Unfortunately, the year that he passed was actually the year we were paying tribute to him, and we had a band at the time. It was called the New University of Soca, and we put ourselves together. It was a group of very talented musicians from my country, Montserrat, and we came together with the idea with actually Arrow's blessing, to put together a concert to honor him, which he was going to perform at. Unfortunately, he was called home before we had the opportunity to do that. So that was going to be my one chance, and it breaks my heart because I really wanted to have that chance. But at least he was around and I was able to know him, and I got such good advice from him in my short time as being an artist that it means the world to me. It affected me because it was the year that I was entering college, universities, I guess they would say here in the UK, and I actually wrote my entrance essay on it, and it broke my heart because my country is absolutely everything to me. She is I am she, and when you see me, I feel you see Montserrat, and to know that there's a part of my world that had been rocked so deeply, words cannot express the pain I felt, and the pain I felt for those who were lost and those who lost so much in this tragedy. But out of every tragedy, we rise like a phoenix out of fire. And we have something we say in my country, monstration, standing tall, enduring all. And it is so true. We are a resilient people. We've done so much to try and get our country back where it needs to be, and we're still doing that now. We are in redevelopment stages, and you know, I am proud to say that we are still doing it because there is something to fight for, and we still have a land, and we have to let nature do what she has to do, unfortunately. If I had the opportunity to do collaborations, I so want to do a collaboration with Edwin Yearwood. And Edwin, you know how I feel about you and how stupid me get when you get on stage. Oh, Edwin, and of course Barris. Oh, Barris can touch your heart like nobody can. Those really are my two top. For the rest of the year, you can expect me to see me in several different places. Just to start, of course, Atlanta Carnival. Big up the Atlanta Carnival team for having me there and supporting me every single year. You can look forward to seeing me home on island for Montserrat's festival, of course. And of course, the Big Bad Island Diva Mass coming to you. Our all-inclusive mass band in Montserrat. Award, you know, nominated and all that, and awarded too. And of course, you can see me in St. Croix. I will be there for Fashion Week. So those are just a few of the things that I will be doing this year. There's many more things coming up. Can't speak on all of them, but you can trust me, you will see me around. If you want to